Hi, Red. Hi, LB. Hi, Shmoo. How are you all doing? Hi, everyone. Um, I've been dealing with some technical issues today, so bear with me. Yes, today we are playing a kind of an older game. Oh, Shmoo, I'm sorry. Why are you ouchies? Come here, I'll give you big hugs and make it all better. Pop. Hi, Doku. How you doing, my friend? I see you've got, we've got some similar games on our lists here. Craft? Yeah, I've also got Do No Harm I want to play for y'all at some point. Heel spurs, hip ouchies, and sciatica flaring up from the heat. Yeah, I feel you. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't like burdening you with my issues, so I don't typically talk about it. Yeah, I've only played like 50 minutes of it just to, get a feel for the game. But it feels fun, you know? But anyway, uh I've been going through some dizzy spells lately. And they come out of the blue, and I don't know what's going on, so. Yeah, that combined with some of my other stresses are kind of why I haven't been streaming. Oh, I don't know what it's like outside. I never leave my house. But, well, no, I did. I left my house on the 10th. Um, for a special birthday dinner that I took the family to. But it wasn't humid that day, though. And plus, the problems weren't. Yeah, but with our place has amazing insulation, and it's central heat and air, so I don't feel humidity. Plus, I have a fan on me, so. Anyway, this game has options that I have enabled that is going to allow you all to vote and choose whether I have to let people live or die. And I just know y'all are going to do the right things and let the right people live and the right people die, right? You would not sabotage me on purpose. But I also don't see the bot in the. Oh, there it is. It is in there. Alright, we got the bot, so the bot will allow this to work, hopefully. Death to all, Schmo! Yeah, Albie, that's convincing. Alright, we're gonna get into this. Yeah. Yes, I'm erasing all my current progress because I played this game a lot and I love it. And I still haven't gotten all the endings, so. Usually because fate kind of pisses me off and then I wanna, You are not miserable. Stop it. Okay. Now this is our intro. Yeah, I think this is our house. Oh no, this is Fate's house. Did you guys hear that step? Cause it's really quiet for me. Hang on. You can hear the music, right? Fate looks very miserable. Wow, dude. Fate's going shopping. You hear the music? The footsteps are very quiet. Fate is buying lemons. Is he gonna make me a drink? There we go. I'm like, why aren't you working? Uh-oh. I don't know, Shmoo, but somebody tapped him on the shoulder and now he's looking very angry. He's still angry. Look. Oh. Uh-oh. What are you doing, sir? Sir, what's that? He made me! I is this. Not gonna lie, I do kind of miss all of my fashion. I had all the fashion. All of it. There, we'll look like that. How's that, guys? Millie! Hello, my dear. Evil, he's making me evil lemonade? It's you first thing in the morning, Red? Well, then I guess we're gonna be red first thing in the morning, guys. At least until I buy more fashion. Before coffee and toast, yeah. Begin the bureaucratic afterlife. Bring it on.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
An evil cup of tea because you let it brew too long? That just means it's a little stronger and you can add a little more water. Man, I could go for a cup of tea right now. Anyway, we're going to actually pay attention to what this guy says. Usually I just skip through it. Is 4 p.m. too early for wine? No, it is not. It is too early for a bottle of wine. But it is not too early for a glass. You got distracted? That sounds like me every day. I'm sorry. Anyway, like I said, we're going to listen to Fate and his cute little fur ball. And I'm going to shut up now.
What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 1-4.
That's otherwise known as 14, sir. You must call me 14.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Guys, I just gotta say, I know I'm supposed to be paying attention to this, but I just love the fact that this is kind of like you're reading an old-fashioned comic that was in black and white with just little bits of color. I love that. I mean, you know, like they say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Let's see. What do we want to say here? I'm a polite person, but this is a game and it's an opportunity for me to be something other than what I normally am. I'm gonna be a smartass. I don't care much for being just 14. Can I be Fate?
Another ironic one. Great.
Did you just call me ironic?
No. You may call yourself the Grim Reaper.
I think you only get one choice, Red. I am the Grim Reaper? I want your job, dude.
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region.
Look at that! See, it's a perfect time for a glass of wine!
I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die.
Yes.
Pretty
yes.
standard stuff.
But what if I want to let them all live?
As it is your first day, try to get to know the system. And do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
Huh. Alright, guys, I'm going to give you guys your first choice here. Which one of these do I pick? We're going to just number them 1 through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you guys pick which one I say. Just type 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. Whichever one gets the most votes, that's what I do. Give it a minute for anybody else who wants to vote to put their vote in. You vote to kill this one, and there's no 5, Albie. I can't kill. Well, I can kill him, but not for a long time. You know, I gotta do 28 days of this, Albie. Work with me here. All right, I'm just gonna ask him if I'm gonna get paid.
Most certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy.
A little late, Albie. A little late.
Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
Y'all gonna make me poor, aren't you?
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly.
Work to how much they pay me? That's a grand idea. I like that
Remember,
idea.
the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos.
I'm sorry, I gotta say this. I like this voice. I like the person who voice acted this character. I may not like what he's saying, but I like the voice itself. It's very soothing.
We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
My actions never have consequences. You're stealing his cat? Millie's already voting. She's voting 3. Albie wants the glasses. Guys, pay attention here. Work with me. We're supposed to be voting on what I say. Alright, everybody says 3. Albie, you already... No, you didn't. Millie did. You say 2. Anybody else gonna vote? I know that we have Toku and... I think that was it in here. Okay, I'm gonna say why me, because that's what the vote won.
Because someone has to. Come along. I will now show you your workplace.
I don't want to follow you. How about I lead and you follow? And by the way, guys, just giving you a heads up. The cat is evil.
One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
I don't want to be assessed.
1 week to show us what you are made of.
Yeah, pretty much,
Reaper.
Albie. Billy. I've missed you all so much. Here is my red book, which allows you all to vote. Before we get started, you get in here because I don't want you out. And now we're gonna put a book right here. See? All right, guys. One human has to die. I need you to vote on humans here. Here, we'll do this one. Wilton is a very proficient logistics coordinator. Their nickname at work is Smooth Operator. They also apply skills. So type exclamation point die or exclamation point spare. I gave it 45 seconds. I'm thinking I might... You gotta type the exclamation point. I might want to make it 60 seconds because, you know, 45 doesn't seem... They have 2 separate secret families and you want to spare them? No, it's not live. It's die or spare. Huh. He might have useful skills. See, I don't quite understand. We'll get the hang of this, guys. I promise. But you know what I'm gonna do? We're going to here and we're going to make the... We're gonna give it at least 60 seconds. Save and go back. Continue. Alright. So, we want to spare this guy, which means this guy has to die. You know that, right? Jules, a biochemist who was born in the countryside but moved to the big city to go to university. They like rock concerts and bars, although their visits have fallen due to having substance abuse issues in the past. They're trying to find a cure for chicken flu. So we're going to kill the person trying to find a cure for chicken flu and let the philanderer live, is what you're telling me. Okay. Y'all chose this, right? You voted die for this guy or for this guy? For Jewel or Wilton? You voted die for Wilton? Alright, guys. We're going to have to do a poll. Any of my mods feel like doing a poll? Well, I think only one vote went through. On this thingy. There we go. I restarted it. Alright, on Wilton, live or die, guys. This guy right here, the philanderer, does he get to live or does he die? Exclamation point die or exclamation point spare? Okay, everybody's saying die. We gotta wait for the timer. We're getting the hang of it. We're figuring it out. I love being able to let you guys interact. If any of you know any games, I don't care how old they are, that allow interaction, please go into my Discord, exclamation point Discord. If any of you don't have the link, go in there and I don't care. I really don't care where you post it. Put it in general, put it in game links, put it wherever. I'll see it. All right, we're killing Wilton. So then the chicken flu guy gets to live. Can I? All right. So now I have drawers, guys. And look, it doesn't say anything yet, but it will. All right, we're gonna close that. We're gonna send it through and see how we did. Yes, I must confirm my choices. Oh yeah, this is how we travel, by the way, which is totally cool. We're in an elevator. What religion bias should you vote with? I don't care. This is the coolest guy on the planet right here.
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
The Mortimer. The Mortimer, guys. Alright, 1, 2, or 3, what should I tell him? I see spicy water too. Millie says 1. LB says 3. Guys, this isn't helping. Red says 3. Shmoo says 2. So far, 3s are winning, guys. You're supposed to work together here. I mean, I think, you know, to be honest, not gonna lie, you know, 1 and 2 are pretty much the same thing. Oh. Millie, you changed your vote. Alright, So we're gonna flatter the guy and hope he gives us a discount later, right? That's how this is working. Okay.
Aye, 'tis me, terror of the waves. I may have grown most humble with age, but tales of my thunderous exploits will live forever.
Thunderous exploits, dude. You got gas? Alright, y'all. I'm just doing this. I'm just gonna say, can I buy stuff here? And hopefully he'll treat me like crap because, you know, I'm being an idiot. Exactly, Millie. 3.
Aye, ye are visiting me ultimate dream, the Emporium.
Emporium.
Browse at your will.
Exactly, Red. Alright. So, now, over here, when I make money, which I don't have any yet because I haven't gone and talked to the guy yet, I can buy this, which helps me to be able to change my outfits. This actually is an outfit. He is very reliant on the water. And this one, the infernal illuminator reveals that which is most deeply hidden. Once you've already made the choices and are passing through again, else it can't show much of anything because that's how things work, okay? It's very expensive. Alright, let's go up here. Now this, get back. This is a bar. I can only access this on the weekends. Guys, look at the little details. Look, here's where they keep all the records. You can tell because of the books. I don't know who this is, but they got buried up. Maybe that's Mortimer's casket. I don't know what this area is, but this is my work area. I can't access it right now because I finished my day. Or maybe it's this one. One of them. I still don't know who this guy is. It won't ever let me click to go and talk to him. This is my room. My dressing room. And my personal quarters. That's blank. I don't know who lives there or there. And this is the boss. Boss! How'd I do?
Oh, the new Deathspawn. Welcome.
Red,
How
who wants
was
this
your
game?
first day?
Y'all can't see what I'm doing, can you? You can't. 4. Alright, hang on. 3.
Are you bored?
Stop that. Huh. Red, are you not on my friends list yet? Alright, before we go any further, any of you here that are my regulars, that are not on my friends list, on Steam, copy that code and add me as a friend. You guys are my friends. Yes, for Steam, Red. You has no PC or laptop. No. That's sad. Okay, what did we all vote? I see, we'll see, there's a 4, a 3, a 1. And Red changed hers to 1. Toku said 1. Alright, so we're all saying really good? Millie. Alright, so I guess we're saying really good.
Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work, after all.
We did do a good job, I think.
Remember, lives are on the line.
Lives are on the line. No, dude, lives aren't on the line. We literally decide if they live or die based on what you say. You tell us what to do. So you're just basically saying, okay, here's these 5. This many of them have to die. We don't get a choice. We have to kill so many people. Lives are waiting for death. Yeah, exactly.
I see exactly 1 person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
Did we figure out the best choice, guys? Millie says, I did. Red says, I did. Shmoo says, the best, there were only 2 options. Toku says, I did. Okay. Albie, are you hanging around, or are you on a shopping spree, sir? I'm picking on Albie. He knows why. Alright, guys, I'm going to go against the thing, and I'm going to say the best. There were only 2 options. Sorry, I love y'all, but this time, yeah.
Indeed. I am glad you are paying attention. In the future, I may require you to make more difficult choices.
Yes, I went against the status quo.
Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, iron.
You just like to hear yourself talk, dude, and I'm talking over you.
Questions?
I'm gonna say nope, I'm ready for anything. I'm ready. Give me your worst.
Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines. And keep up the good work.
I will.
A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Okay. So now that we're done talking to the big guy who likes to, hear himself speak, we got $300. I'm gonna go shopping. You can't stop me. Neat, 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 neat. I'm buying a mirror, 'cause I wanna look at myself. Yes.
Oh, 'tis wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse. Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course. I, a proper beauty.
I forgot to tell you guys, this guy Mortimer tells you a story with everything you buy. So I'll go quiet after I buy things. I love this animation, guys. I just love it. Look. He just goes wobble, 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 wobble. Give him a minute. He'll walk more. No, the other way. Go back this way. Sir. This way. Okay, you're not going to. You're being a crudhead. Alright, so now we have this from Mortimer's. Now we can see ourselves and change our outfits. He seems very suspicious. Be suspicious. Be suspicious. Oh, hats. That one? Alright guys, top hat. I don't know what this is gonna be called. Or sombrero. Gotta be top hat? Okay. Red and black, this one? Okay, that's what we'll do then. We're the queen. We're gonna end our day. Boink. This is gonna take forever, by the way. It's gonna be like a 5-hour video at this point. Back to work. Oh, this is my monies. Right here. I got monies. Put it over there. And now we got these to read through. Economista. Dozens of jobs lost after catastrophic cargo mismanagement. The Daily Moon. These two had no idea they were married to the same person until this funeral dispute. See? That was the guy that we killed. A biochemist almost dies in a fire at work, but they were able to get out by following a fleeing cat. Wonder who that cat might have been. Tomorrow Science. Are we saved? Young biochemist finds a vaccine for the chicken flu. Cabbage had 45 chicken flu vaccine shots now free thanks to a donation from a local business. Culture Mag. The Visionary Atom. Read the 10 best science fiction novels from the early atomic age. That sounds fun. Money is a pain in the butt. By the way, you can flip the money. Flip to the other one. There you go. See? We have a crow. And now it's going to get stuck on a crow. See? Now it's stuck. And it's the skeleton. Okay, the rules for today are... First she says, "Morning, Grim. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. I am handing you another simple task. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. So only one of these has to die, and they're supposed to have an engineering or industrial background. So these are our choices. Forgot that doesn't... Okay. I'm trying to make it so we can see it all. There we go. Alright. These are our choices. Now, no, don't vote yet. Only one of them has to die. So we have a nuclear physicist. Benazir was inspired to study nuclear physics by old science fiction novels. Their original plan was to build some sort of an atomic death ray as seen in their favorite novel, which alas, never went anywhere. But by that time they'd become an accomplished and respected physicist. And then we have Umberto Primo, An automotive engineer. Remember, we're supposed to be killing this guy because he's the only one with an engineer background. Umberto doesn't really have much to do these days at the manufacturing plant, as automation has made car building much faster and more efficient. Mostly, they look at computer screens checking for errors. At home, they love tinkering with their old 77 Dio Pulsar. I'm assuming that's a car. So let's play it safe. Almost die. Shmoo! We're not supposed to be killing them all. Then we have a Chak Nord, who is a lumberjack. A Chak co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying homes of thousands of endangered birds. Okay, so just a reminder. Oh wait, technically this is an industrial background. So either one of these two, we're gonna let this one live. One of these two has to die. This guy is just an average Joe, doesn't do anything wrong. Kind of bored at his job. Likes his old vehicle. And then this guy, he complies with environmental regulations on paper. And accidentally clears protected habitats of trees. He chops down all the wrong trees. So, like, we're gonna vote on this guy first, whether he lives or dies. Yeah, the first one wanted to make a death ray, but it's never gonna happen, it said. Yeah, I didn't explain this to you guys. There are 4 aspects of this game. And it's basically like it's human health, it's peace, it's environmental, and it's business. You know, well, not business, but like, what's the word I'm looking for, yo? Like infrastructure and how well the world is doing financially, and, you know, do we have nice streets, nice homes, nice everything. She could have, but if you see, if you read her thingy here, the original plan was to build some sort of atomic death ray as seen in their favorite novel, which alas never went anywhere. But by that time, they'd become an accomplished and respected physicist. So, they gave up on it. Alright, so this guy, I'm going to open the book. You'll have 60 seconds to vote with exclamation point die or exclamation point spare. For this guy. I knew Millie would vote that way. Red, you were kind of a little on the fence. I think you wanted to kill the chick for a little bit there. Yes, I just referred to as a female as a chick. Anybody else gonna vote? You got 20 seconds. Get down, kitty. Can you guys hear the music? Albie says die. Oh, you do? Alright. You see the results? He dies. This is our sacrifice for the day. Die! Come here. Give me that. Die! And then these two get to live. By the way, this starts out really easy. But there's gonna be a time where we're gonna have like 9 or 10, and we're gonna have to kill like 6 of them or whatever. Dun dun dun. Hey boss! Boss, how'd I do? Ow, let me in here.
Grim, how was the second day?
How
on
was the
job?
second day on the job? It was great. It was that. Alright guys, we got a tie. We need a tiebreaker. It was meh. Anybody else want to do a quick... It was... Toku, you did that on purpose. You did that just to retie the vote. Albie, we need you as a tiebreaker. Albie says 3. You didn't, Alright, Albie's tiebreaker. We're gonna go with meh.
You do not seem to be enjoying yourself. No matter. It will pick up.
We did kill a murdering bird cycle. Schmo.
So, did you follow the rules properly?
By the way, is the chat being there? Right here, guys. Is that bothering anyone? That it's covering the dude? Because I can turn that off if it's bothering y'all. Okay. Alright, did I follow the rules? Maybe I don't really know? It's bothering you that it's covering the kitty? Trust me, that kitty is evil. True evil. But it's so cute and fluffy that you just really want to pet it. Here, let me... Okay, is that better, guys? No more chat up there? Well, I can tell you from experience that my Black Kitty Salem, he can be an evil little shit, but he's got a heart of gold. Okay, so we're gonna say 3 because that's what everyone voted for. Maybe. I don't really know.
Everything looks in order, as far as I can tell. And it is my job to tell these things. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Dude. Three, I hope I get to kill more people. Melly! 4, can I get a vacation? We just started, Red! This is our second day. We're already asking for vacation? Albie wants to kill more people. Anybody else? Shmoo wants to kill more people. Alright. We get to...
No. You are to mark the profiles as requested. We are not here to cause wanton mayhem.
What do you mean we're not here to cause wanton mayhem? What kind of boss are you?
Rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
Not if I see you first. Do you hear the kitty purr? Meow. To the bottom. Hi, Mortimer.
Jolly Roger! Again ye honor me tiny abode with your visit.
All right. We can't afford that. We can't afford that. And we can't afford that. So, yeah, bye. We'll read the descriptions when we actually choose something to buy, because otherwise we'll be here forever. End of day. Hey! Hey! What are you doing up there, Ghost? You're looking a little suspicious. With his mop and his bucket. And who are you? Why are you standing by my desk? Huh? Get out of here. More monies. Alright. He's mopping air. Exactly. Nuclear physicist researching nuclear drive technology for outer space exploration. See, if we killed her, she couldn't have done this. Logging company owner dies of sudden heart failure, leaves entire fortune to leading cancer fund. Can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? We have the research. Hi, Rainbow. How are you doing? Long time no see. Who is this? Who is what? This is I'm a Grim Reaper and I'm killing people. And y'all get to vote on who dies and who lives. A new day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now, but just in case, here is another simple one. No special requests today. Try to follow the rules and choose the appropriate profiles, then send them to me by fax. Who are you? I don't know. 2 humans have to die. Doesn't say anything about, you know, anything. Just they just have to die. Two of them. And we have 5 to choose from. This one, obsessed with religion from a very young age. Mabali moved to the nunnery as soon as they turned 13. Whenever a stray thought of sin crosses their mind, they give themselves a good whipping as punishment. Aw, thank you for the hugs, Rainbow. I'll give you a hug back. Pop. Alright, so basically, this is a nun that likes to beat themselves for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Politician. Leo has been in politics for over 40 years, and in that time, they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of realtor agencies. Alright, so she's in, you know what, I'm gonna put him in the same pile as her. They're in the, like, maybe pile. And then we have Freddy, who is an unemployed poet. Freddy has been homeless for a long time, ever since they escaped their abusive home. They have always felt like keeping on the move, never settling down until they found poetry. Now they go to all the local culture and charity events. I hate to say it, but I think he's a good one. I think we'll put him in the maybe let's not die pile. Nephis Aragon, who is a temp worker. For several years now, Nephis has gone from one temp job to another. Just one more temp job, and you're qualified for the real thing, the university career consultant told them. But that was 3 temp jobs ago. Then we have this guy. Columbia Hunter, an airline pilot. Columbia is a distinguished war veteran these days, working as a well-regarded passenger airline pilot. They're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columbia is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Alright, guys, we need to pick 2 of these. I hate to say it, and it's nothing against religion. But I'm definitely leaning towards her because, I mean, what good is she doing the world? And, you know, I hate to say it, maybe this guy? You know what, I'm gonna let you guys decide. Here, we're just gonna, you know, get your butt over here. We're gonna start with this person. Ready? Oh, remember, only 2 of these get to die. Alright. Exclamation point die or exclamation point spare. Your vote makes the decisions. Red. I don't think your vote counted because you put the word none in there. Man. You have less than 30 seconds to type exclamation point die or exclamation point spare. Yeah, well, we're not working on homeless guy right now. We're just working on none. Because if we do it the other way, it's gonna get complicated fast, and we're gonna get very confused. We're gonna go through them all. We're gonna give you a chance to choose if they live or die. All right. The nun dies. Sorry, nun. Your history. All right. Now, this is the politician dude. Just to go over it again, he's been in politics for 40 years. He's trying to stop the government from meddling in the real estate market. There's no proof of it, but there are rumors. Let's face it, we've all been a victim of a rumor or two in our lives. That he's taken bribes from realtor agencies. Wait. You gotta wait for me to close and open the book. Only 2 of these people get to die. Everybody else lives. Here we go. Okay, now type exclamation point die or exclamation point spare. I know, just being a politician does not make you a bad person. Looks to me like he's trying to deregulate things and make it so that, you know, people save money in the housing market. No, rumors say that he's taken bribes. There's no proof. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, he's innocent or guilty. I'm just saying. Never an honest politician, you're not wrong. Politics is a dirty business, yes. Alright. He dies. Y'all voted. Alright, so now... Close the book. Because it doesn't matter anymore. So, the poet, the homeless poet, the poor woman struggling in a temp job who's never going to make it anywhere, and the pilot all get to live. Oh, crap. I did not mean to click that. Could you please set that fucking pen down? Alright, you know what? You guys are in the way. Get over here. There we go. Alright, we're gonna send them in. These are our choices. Alright, let's go up and see how we did. That pen does have a will of its own. Let's find out. Dun, 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 dun. Hey there, boss.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Alright, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Guys, how do we respond? Millie says 4. We are a skeleton. Rainbow says 1. Red says 4. Albie says 3. Anybody else want to vote? Schmo! There's not a 5! Ma'am! Albie, there's not a 5! I can't look! Nothing happens if I click down here. Nothing! Although, 4... You already voted, Rainbow. You don't get 2 votes. Alright. So we're going to tell him we're hungry all the time.
Probably some of the psychic residue left over from the creation. Making a death is not simplistic alchemy.
There was no 5. I couldn't pick something that wasn't there.
Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today.
Yeah, because you don't already know who I chose. You know, Shmoo, I
Right.
feel you.
Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles. There really is not much else to say. You may leave.
Wow.
See you tomorrow.
I love it when you dismiss me like that, asshole. Alright, can we afford to buy something? Mortimer! Mortimer!
Prepare for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
Ha. Okay, we can't afford that. We can afford this. It's a radio. Or we can afford this, which is a pumpkin head, which is an outfit. Shmoo saying pumpkin. Okay, 1 for pumpkin, 2 for radio. Vote! Alright, I see 3 people who want pumpkins. Alright, we're gonna go with the pumpkin. We're gonna buy the pumpkin. Everybody wants the pumpkin.
Ah, a spooky tale if there was one. Stumbled upon a gothic-like castle during me travels once. Seemed like good looting at first, but nay, a monster hunted them corridors. Head large and round, eyes shining like 2 lamps aflame. 'Twas paralyzing. Never have I been so frightened of anything in me life. Turns out, it was the Baron who'd got the curse of the were-pumpkin. Only happens during full moons, though. And even then, only 1 month a year. So 'tis not much of a curse.
Alright, let's go try on our pumpkin, guys. Alright. We're gonna take off the hat. So we can better see the pumpkin. Alright, we have a golden pumpkin. A red and yellow flamey pumpkin. A white pumpkin with deep black fathomless eyes. A rotting pumpkin. A maniacal looking yellow pumpkin with really bright white eyes. A grayish bluish pumpkin, and that's it. Shmoo likes the fire pumpkin, which is this one. Shmoo likes this one. Umbrella likes the red and yellow. Anybody else? Right now, this is the one we're going with. Millie likes the spooky white one. That one. You know I could change my outfits too, guys, by the way. There really isn't one that kind of goes with that, though. I could do... that. Alright, there's an ad break, guys. So I'm going to leave this on here for a minute, and I'm going to go to the bathroom. So, take a minute, enjoy my fiery visage. I will be right back, and I'm going to get some more ice for some soda. Take a break, get up, stretch, do things. I value you guys' help. There you go, Millie. See, get up, move around. And just in case my family comes home, I'm muting the mic. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm kind of back, but I gotta feed the cat because he is demanding that the food in his bowl is not high enough level. He's one of those cats that he cannot stand when his whiskers touch the bowl. Sailor! You're gonna make me spoil your food! Stop it! Bad toe! He's a turd. But he's my turd. Yeah, it's a cheap game. This is not an expensive game, guys. Wait, Red, how did you get this game if you don't have a computer to play on? Hmm? Was there a mobile version or something? Really, Millie? It shouldn't be that... Well, yeah. Oh, the PS5, yeah. I always forget about that. I'm pouring a soda. I'm sorry, guys. Giving it a few more seconds. I don't know if the ad breaks over. I wouldn't go with CD keys. I would go with... Hang on a second. I kind of forgot what it was called. Because it's been a while. Crap, hang on. Open that. God, it's been a while since I've used this. G2A.com. That's when I wanna you know, get a game that's lower. that's what I do. Like, you know, maybe I've got, my bills were a little extra high that month or something. Whatever. But, oops. I'm clicking things and bad things are happening, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Do 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 do. No, I don't want to pay for it with that. I want to pay for it with my stop that. I didn't do nothing. You have no proof. Hey, Millie. Check your Steam. Is the game audio a little loud, or is it okay for you guys? Too quiet? Oh, and by the way, I forgot to change the title of this and started with my title for my last game, so yeah, my title for this is now, oops, I forgot to change the title. Anyway, this is who we're playing as, so, yep. Yeah, Millie, let me know when you get it. Oh, that's right, I don't have my mix it up. Doink doink. Okay, let's end the day. Ka-choink. And now we must go back to work. See what happened because of our choices yesterday. All survived in a plane crash due to skillful efforts of the pilot. Local politician dead after being struck by a car. Police have not yet ruled out a deliberate hit. 3 of these 5 humans have to die today. There are no other rules. You're welcome, Millie. I hope you enjoyed the game. Alright, guys, so we gotta pick 3 of these to die. There's no other rules, so it can be anyone. Jesse is committed to writing the perfect sermon, because he's a vicar, and are thus oblivious to the turmoil at home. Their spouse is fighting a substance abuse problem, and their children are planning debauched parties. Luckily, Jesse just found a new maid with unusual but effective methods for keeping things under control. Alright. So we're gonna put him in the... Maybe we're gonna vote on him pile. Ericer? I don't know how you say that. Anyway, he's a community manager. He's an avid digital sports enthusiast who works at the office of Parallax Digital Sports League. They are also a death metal vocalist, passionate about getting the best out of a performance. I think we're going to put him in the probably not going to kill pile. A construction overseer and aspiring architect. construction. It's the lifeblood of any advanced civilization. High-rises strewn across the horizon. Truly a glorious sight, but we can do better. That's what Natsumi thinks, at least. Lately, they've started researching more ecologically sound architecture, what some might call arcologies. Hiya, Thick! Ow, you bonked me! How you doing? Long time no see. I know it's been a while since I've been on here, but I'm back! Alright, she seems to be, wanting to make the planet a better place. 3 have to die. So if we put her here, then all 3 of these have to die. You just woke up. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking of sleeping in today, and I probably would still be sleeping, but I remembered I had promised that we were gonna do some stuff today, so here we are. You know, they say that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Link, are you still streaming? It has been a while since I've seen you stream. Alright, so we're gonna kind of put her, oops, not there. We're gonna kind of put her up there in the maybe pile. This is the we're letting live pile. This is the probably gonna kill pile, and this is the maybe pile. You know, I get that. I get that, Link. I really do. I've been going through some stuff. By the way, I didn't tell you guys. You're eating chocolate chicken egg. Like a Cadbury egg? I love those things. But you know what? I don't go by a schedule either. Some of us can't live our lives by a schedule. It just doesn't work. But anyway, I was gonna say, I forgot to tell you guys. Part of the reason why I haven't been streaming so much lately is because I went through a 3-week period, 3.5 weeks. It's a chocolate egg and it sounds so yummy. And from Finland, you know that chocolate's gonna be good. But, anyway, y'all keep distracting me. Shh. Stop that. You know better. You know how easily distracted I am. I went through like a 3.5 week period of extreme Link. That person is very happy to be right next to that tentacle. I'm just saying. 3. God damn it! Alright, I'm not looking at chat. I'm holding up both hands to block chat so I can't see what y'all are saying. I went through like a 3.5 week period of extreme, severe back pain that just got worse and worse every single day. Because our mattress was very, very old. And it wasn't quite... We have a California King bed. And it was a regular king mattress. So it was kind of bunched up in the middle and, you know... Anyway, we finally got a new mattress. And after 2 days of sleeping on the new mattress, my back was completely better. You posted... Oh, I gotta see... Oh my god, that looks absolutely yummy. And it's in a 4-pack. Oh. Thank you for sharing. That looks delicious. And I love the ring on your thumb, by the way. I know that's 2 rings, but I love it. I love it! Okay, guys. We're never gonna finish 28 days at this pace. Alright. Jack is an office worker. Yes, your dragon claws. I love them. Jack has lived a great and kind life, They've been working in the local Beats and Brothers consultancy firm for 7 years, ever since graduating college. Recently, they've been looking for a way to turn their life around in order to stop being an office drone. Grim, I am watching you. You should mark this profile to live. Fate. Our boss says this one has to live, guys. Which means these 3 would have to die. That's what I said. Fate ain't here. I mean, yeah, he's not doing bad things. You love my messy desk. Look at this. This is terrible. Who's this? A historian, Glory. When still in their early 20s, Glory harbored some edgy and extreme views on society and the world in general, up until the point that they grew up and calmed down, readjusted their innate interest on societal issues to gain greater knowledge of history and the myriad structures that affect our lives. It is not in his actual rules for the day. His rules just say 3 humans have to die. Huh. I mean, really, so far, the only one that we've decided that should probably die is this guy, right? All right, let's vote. Let's vote on Vicar here, the Jesse Ford, the Vicar. I think it is a test. Yes, that he's going to be like, "Hey, I gave you a rule and you didn't follow it." But I really don't care if he yells at me. And thank you for the dancing hot dog, Albie. Okay, we ready? And we're gonna vote on this guy to live or die. You have 60 seconds. Type exclamation point die or exclamation point spare. So far, everyone's saying die. Wow, everyone really is saying die. I don't know, Millie. Alright, it's almost time. Nobody wants to spare this guy. Oh, too late. As you can see, 100% said die. So he dies. So we're just going to put him, like, way up here. Alright, this is the one Death wants us to spare. I'm not sure why. We're gonna put him to the side for a minute. No, let's not be hasty. We're gonna put him to the side for a minute. So we've got a historian. Pen, get out of the way. We've got a community manager. And we've got a construction overseer. Yeah, we need 2 more to die. So if we let that guy live, 2 of these people have to die. I mean, none of them seem like bad people. I really don't want to kill them. All right, we're gonna have to do it. Oh, you get over here. All right, we're gonna vote on this guy here. Hang on, let me close and open the book. All right, this guy, just a reminder. He had some edgy views, he calmed down, and now he is doing his best to make the world a better place. It's up to you guys. Vote, live or die. Die or spare. Everybody loves death and taxes. Come on. Yeah, just vote. We're gonna do it one at a time. We're just gonna go through them, and if we end up with 3 humans before we get to that guy gets to live. We've got 1 spare and a die. No, we've got just 1 die. The spare was for the other one. Okay. Bread. Pokecheck is not die or spare. This one is difficult. I mean, these aren't supposed to be easy. You know, you're deciding on life or death for people. Okay. This guy dies. Oh, crap. There we go. Alright, you go over in the die pile, please, sir. Yeah, go with that guy. Alright, so now we've got these 2 left. Don't go with the crowd. Go with whatever you want. Okay, we're gonna vote on this guy, this lady, Natsume, who is, you know, trying to make the world a better place by building more ecologically friendly buildings. So, die or spare? The choice is yours. So far, we've got some spares going on. Albie votes death. The percentages are a little bit off. Oh, we got another spare. And another spare. Would anyone else like to vote on the fate of this construction overseer aspiring architect? Got 10 seconds. I'm picking up my pen. And they get to live! Yay! It's like jury duty, but with a death pen, yes. Alright, we're gonna put you over here. You've been voted on. Alright. So, let's bring these 2 up. I mean, we're supposed to mark this one to live. And they've lived a great and kind life, it says. I don't know. Something about this profile feels off. I just don't know. And then we've got this person who is an avid digital sports enthusiast. Who works at this place. No, this is not Fate, but I have had an opportunity to actually kill Fate by doing this. Hey, now, they're vocalists. They sing. They make beautiful music. Alright, we're gonna vote on this guy. Ready? Die or spare? Die or spare? Oh, the dies are coming in. The dies, the dies. If we vote for him to die, then the other guy gets spared. If we vote for him to live, the other guy dies. Wow, you all are vicious. You're just like, fuck you, die. I don't like death metal. Alright, we are closing in on the end of this. Well, he's a digital sports enthusiast, so. Alright. He dies. Dun dun dun. Which means you get over here. This guy that Death told us to let live, we have to let live. I get it. Sports, yes. Alright, so we let this guy live. We're gonna close the book. We're gonna turn in our thingies for the day. Our choices. Let's see what Death has to say. Like. Hi, Death.
Grim, there
Hey,
you are.
whatever.
Let us be quick.
Be quick! Oh no, I want to know about that note.
All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. You even adhered to my little test note. I commend you for exhibiting vigilance.
Okay, so he said I did good with his little
I am
test note.
beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me.
A whole
I did
tinge?
not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper.
Wow, guys, a whole tinge of pride. I'm overwhelmed with emotion. Just kidding.
If you keep this up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a middle management position. Imagine the possibilities.
Middle management. Oh no, I could never handle that stress. No, that would be way too much. I couldn't do it. But thank you. I'll just stay a lowly little peon for the rest of my life. Hey, and us lowly little peons, we serve a purpose. We get the shit done. We make the decisions you're too afraid to make. I'm gonna pet your kitty. Pet, 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 pet. See? He likes being petted.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Wow. Guys, I'm probably not... I'm gonna play through one of these. But probably not any more than that here. We made more money. Let's go see what we can buy.
What ho! How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
Alright, we cannot get that. We don't have enough money. We can't get that. We can get this. A Lethian Obliviator is used to remove grievous mistakes, meaning it erases whichever mark you made on a profile. One use only. Should we get this? I don't think we should get this, guys, because you're making the decisions. I think we should just save up our money to get something else. I kind of want this. This is cool. Yeah, we're not getting the eraser. We do such a good job, we don't need no stinking eraser. Oh, wait, get back down there. Thank you. I know, right? He just threw us out. He was just like, get out of here. Oh, more monies. You go over here. Yes, phone. Give me a minute. Jeez Louise. Alright. Draft of a 1,000-page historical analysis of Cosmopolis City to be published posthumously. It's because we killed somebody. Lighting trust falls on a singer at local concert venue. Local vicar passes suddenly of heart failure in a religious convention. Help delayed as heart attack construed as a punchline. Huh? Arcology is still science fiction. A dream of the future, but we may be getting closer with every passing day. That's the lady. Oh crap! That's the lady that we saved, who was going to build the more eco-friendly buildings. Scientists discover new strain of super tuberculosis. What? I know, right? That Grim Reaper has quite the setup. Good, you are paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a science background. He's a microbiologist, so he's supposed to be spared. He's an astrophysicist, so he's supposed to be spared. And she is a researcher. She researches the end of days, so she's not a scientist. Network engineer. Okay, so these two, you know what? Get over there. These two right here are supposed to be spared. This guy is a grad student at a microbiology lab where their research is focused on studying tuberculosis. Hey! We gotta let this guy live. You remember this we just read? New strain of super tuberculosis? I'm pretty sure we gotta let it, we gotta vote on this guy. Guys, we gotta vote whether he lives or dies. Well, we gotta vote. I'm sorry, we got to. There we go. Vote. Vote is open. Yep. Spare or die, guys. Dun 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 dun. I'm waiting for the smartasses that come in and just say, slaughter him! Oh, everybody's wanting to spare this guy. 25 seconds left. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, by the way, guys, I still have to play A Quiet Place. My kids bought it for me last year, and I still haven't played it. Alright. We got 5 seconds. I'm ready to mark him to live. Alright, he lives. Alright, so we're actually supposed to spare him anyway, so we're gonna, you know what, you come up here. And we're actually supposed to spare this guy. He focuses on researching red dwarfs and the possibility of finding habitable planets in their systems. As a lifelong science fiction fan, they were sad but accepting of their children dressing up as bow-wielding fair folk from a fantastical novel. I don't know. I mean, alright, guys, we're gonna vote on this guy. I'm gonna leave his thing up so y'all can read it. And let the votes begin. We're supposed to spare him. But this is what they said he does. It's up to you. Does he live or die? I love the relaxing music. It's just so soothing. It's kind of like, you know, y'all probably don't remember this, but this is kind of like what music was like when you were on hold when I was growing up. 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds to vote to spare or kill this person. Dun, 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 dun. All right, this one lives. I'm gonna put you over here. Noink. Close you back up. All right, so 2 of these have to die. This guy, he is a pilgrim. Nobody really knows when Theodore started their pilgrimage, but it is speculated they have been walking along various pilgrimage paths, helping random strangers and righting wrongs for almost 10 years. It's like your doctor's office hold music. And then we have this guy, plastic surgeon, adult film director. Blair considers their job as a doctor more of a hobby. They enjoy traveling to various foreign lands and shooting short films. Given their regular travel agenda, they have 3 wives in 3 different countries. I don't know, Shmoo. Alright, we're gonna... I think we should vote on this guy. Do we let this guy live or die? Because, you know, he's got 3 wives in 3 different countries. Votes are beginning. Die or spare? Oops, get off that. Alright, so far we're leaning towards the die. Die is definitely taking over. You have 33 seconds. We can make our own corn? Yes, we can. Oh, guys, I will also be looking into live streaming my videos on YouTube for those that would prefer to watch me there. He's definitely a dickhead, but he sounds like a laugh. Yeah, I bet you his wives don't know. Alright, sorry, sir. You get to die. We're just gonna put you right there. This is the lip pile, this is the die pile. I'm dying. Alright, we have one more has to die. Only one. Amanita has dedicated their life to researching the end of days. When not working, they take their pile of dogs for a walk or snobbishly drive around in their vintage car even though the battery is chronically empty. Otherwise, they have no personality or political views whatsoever. What, Shmoo? Sorry, I'm waiting for Shmoo to say. Okay. You fixed your shower? And it works? Awesome. Can't do it to the dogs. Okay, let's look at this one. Gwendolyn is not exactly sure when their career as a network engineer stagnated. It's definitely not what they dreamed of doing with their life. But they're barely just content enough, and their large family depends on their income. Alright, so we've got this person. We've got the guy who rights wrongs and helps people. And then we've got this lady. Who do we vote on? Okay, so we want to vote on this lady. Let me close the book. We're gonna vote on this lady. You get down here. Okay, voting begin. Die or spare? Ooh, we're evenly matched here. We got a 50-50 split on sparing and death. Really? Twitch asked you if you were sure? I've never had that happen. Okay, everybody's saying die now. Wow, even Albie says die. Oh, guys, I will also be playing Repo with Albie and Ez's lady friend. As soon as they all have the time. As soon as our schedules can all mesh up. Alright, she dies. Which means, guys, it means that these two get to live. And then we send off our after the 18th. Well, I think we can have, what, 6 people play? Alright, it's done. It's done, you guys. We can't change. Alright. So then we'll still have room for one more. My daughter's actually asking to play, but I told her she had to get in line and wait. I love my daughter. I do. She's my only daughter. But still, at the same time, just because you're my child doesn't mean that you can, you know, jump the line. That's just rude. Oh, whoa. I forgot about this. We have a cloud in our mirror room, guys.
Knock, knock.
Hi! Okay, guys, 1, 2, or 3. We've got weird clouds knocking. Must be hearing things. Okay.
No, not hearing. It's far deeper than that.
So we're not hearing them. They're in our heads? What? Who are you? What are you? I must be losing my mind. I must be losing my mind? Anybody else want to vote in on this? I think so. Okay, so we're losing our mind, guys.
Nothing to lose, I'm afraid. You might be gaining something instead.
Is this my conscious? Alright, so we need to ask either who are you or what are you? 1 or 2. What are you or who are you? What are you? I don't know if we get to ask the third one, by the way. I'm just saying. Sorry, I'm opening my crackers because I'm getting a little angry. Okay.
We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind. arrogant
Chimera,
fools.
asshole.
We are Angst ex nihilo. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray. If only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel?
Okay, guys. From the top down. 1, 2, 3, or 4. One. Lily is sitting here begging me for my crackers. 2. We have a tie right now, guys. I think she's trying to say she's our conscience. Sorry. 3. Oh my god, we got a 3-way tie, guys. Knock, knock. 4. 5. Alright, we got a tiebreaker. Anybody else want to vote? No? Yes? Uh-oh. Now we're tied between 2 and 4. I don't think I have anybody to break the tie. Y'all evil. You're doing this to me on purpose, aren't you? Alright. Now, knowing me in real life, I would be like, I don't have time for this, whatever it is. That would be me. But you guys are voting between, feels fine, and how about you just leave me alone? So I think we're gonna go against what I would normally do. And we're gonna say, how about you just leave me alone? We're gonna be rude.
You can't leave me on the bench, coach. This is a team effort. You'll see. So don't worry. I'll give you one chance to change your mind.
How about
Seeing you, Riva.
since I'm the
It's
one
a grim world out
making
there.
all the tough decisions, you shut the fuck up and leave me alone, Cloud. Boss, there's Clouds talking to me.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
My conduct was impeccable.
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order.
Are you sure?
Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
Okay, I'm not doing this. You're gonna lock me down on this. So I'm gonna do this one because there's too many options. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I feel like I'm not killing enough people. I crave more. The more people I kill, the more money I make.
Grim, take this seriously. We are here to save the humans from themselves and hold the chaos at bay.
Says you, shut up.
But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Alright, guys. Is our office the appropriate way to deal with them? Are we not sure? Or not really? Is there another way? Yes, I am a super villain. 1, 2, or 3. Alright, so we have a split right now between absolutely and not really. Is there another way? We need a tiebreaker. Y'all realize this video's already been almost 2 hours, right? Somebody pick! 1, 3, 2. No! Ah! I hate you all. Alright, God damn it, I need a tiebreaker again. Alright, I'm gonna be a smartass.
Ah, the question is too difficult. After all, you have not even lived a week. You have not seen what the tradition has wrought.
Did he just call me a dummy? Wow, how rude. I don't like you, dude.
This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you made?
He did. Alright, but he hands out the rules. He really does. So he's making me choose the people. He's telling me who to pick. Can't worry too much because it's what has to be done. That is a good point. Alright guys, 1 or 2. I'm not doing 3 because yeah. Do you all hear my sassy molassy doggo? Ma'am. Hey. Get your butt over here. I'm talking to you. Are you being rude? Get over here. You can say hi to chat? Hey, say hi to chat. Don't be rude. You're interrupting the stream. The least you can do is say hi. There we go. Alright, give me a second. It is a tie. Again, y'all hate me. Alright, madam. Go have fun. She wanted to go out. Alright. Alright, so Toku, I do believe you're the tiebreaker, so we're gonna go with this one.
True enough. One must be in charge. The others are there to follow.
I don't want to follow you. I don't like you and your goofy haircut. Who are you? A Superman wannabe? The fuck? The glasses, the curl thingy in the front of the hair. But you know, you're acting like Goldfinger too. Get your hands off the cat, sir. Oh, pick your nose.
The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing.
We do? I kind of thought...
Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Alright guys, I'm not getting into all of this. There's no... I'll just tell you. There's no points. There are no underage profiles. And they refer to every people as they because they don't want to get into the whole pronoun bullshit. It's that simple. Literally, this is all it is. Anyway, so we're going to say not really.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
Not if I see you first, I'm telling you. Just kidding, I have to see you or I don't get paid. Meow. Ow! Who bonked me? Ez! Not bonking me. Goodness.
Have ye seen such deals before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
Well, damn, dude, if that's what you wanted, you know, I think I should be charging you. Alright, so we have a coin. And it's just a coin. And you can flip it. We have the radio. And then we have another costume, which is like a Cthulhu-like head. I can't afford any of them. I can afford them all. So which one do we want, guys? No, it's not. That's what basically what it says is, no, we don't do kids. There's a separate department for that. So do we want tentacle outfit? Do we want radio? Or do we want coin? Not the coin? Alright, so between the radio and the tentacle. Radio's number 1, tentacle's number 2. Told y'all you were voting today. No, Albert, not the coin. You're too late. Nobody wants to vote? It's a radio. It says, this resonator collects accelerated electromagnetic waves of various frequencies generated by the artificial vibration of eternal recurrence, which travel through the aether and then blast them at you. It's a radio. We already have music, so, you know. And then we have this. Whoa, a seriously terror-inducing visage, but then again, who wouldn't want to look like an antediluvian monstrosity? Besides, tentacles are extremely useful and practical. No, this is it's just a radio. Face of the Great Old One. Okay, we're gonna go with it.
By Jones' coffer, the slimy appendage is still here? I shudder at that very memory. Did not know which way was up, which way was down, where to step forward. The walls, they were everywhere. I grabbed what I could and ran as fast as me feet could go. As I emerged from the darkness, I found myself standing in the middle of a carnival. Truly a nightmare.
Alright, guys. Let's go put on our Cthulhu outfit. Excuse me. Alright. This is the basic Cthulhu, which is gray. Then we have gold. Then we have white with gray spots, kind of like a Dalmatian almost. And then we have this. I can't even look at this, y'all. Then we have a brown one. And then we have a green one. And that's it. Green, brown, psychedelic, white and gray, gold. Gold goes better. Yeah, but remember, I can change my outfit, too. And then gray. See, the gold, let's see. I mean, that shirt kind of goes a little bit better. But not so much the... That would go really good with this one. Let's see. Could do that. What do you guys think? That's hats. See? Right now we only have 3 different types of hats. I'm gonna go with this outfit. I like this outfit. Trust me, there's lots of outfits. We're gonna... No. No top hats on Cthulhu. How are you supposed to see his glorious tentacled head? Trust me, there will be hats aplenty later. Oh, I forgot to close that. Yas. Panic arises as new super tuberculosis escapes lab. Doctors believe elders to be the most susceptible. Well, we're killing our old people with tuberculosis, guys. Researcher eaten at their lab by bugs used for research. The end of days draws near. Already the bugs rebel. There is no escape. Window shopping for planets? Could this planet be our future home? IT firm dealing with massive data breach lawsuit caused by a careless worker. The Peaceful Pilgrim rights another wrong. Yay, we did a good thing. Another family in poverty after joining an MLM marketing or an MLM scheme, multi-level marketing scheme. Wow. All right, today 6 of these 8 people have to die. This is going to take us forever. 2 humans aged 60 or older have to die. Any humans with an economy-related profession. We're going to put this up here. So if they're 60 or older and have an economy-related profession, they have to die. So accounting, she's supposed to die. Banker, he's supposed to die. Recruiter, she's an M. I don't like her. She could die anyway. I don't care. Y'all get one less vote. She's retired, but she's over 60, so she's supposed to die. We're just gonna go by the rules here for a second. She's over 75, so she's supposed to die. Are you seeing what's going on here? You're a bureaucrat. You're retired, so you're supposed to die. So how many do we have in the death pile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 that are supposed to die. Which means y'all get to pick one of these to die. Neither one of these is good people. But I'm pretty sure that if we go through, you know what? You go back down there. I mean, you know, she just does her job. This guy, he's a celebrated economist, blah, blah, blah. Market manipulation, that doesn't sound good. They've appeared on many television programs advertising or advising people of where and when to invest. Okay, he can die, you know. They're estranged from their grandchild. They dreams of gaining their favor in, or more specifically after death, by passing their priceless heirloom. So they're estranged from their kid, and when they die, they want to give their kid an expensive necklace. No worries, Red. Yeah, this person's just nothing really special at all. This John Baptiste is a retired carpenter and veteran of a long ago military conflict in the Marisola Peninsula. For years, they have had to deal with bouts of PTSD, which they've managed to alleviate in their twilight years by painting and composing melancholic folk songs. They run a successful investment firm on the side. So all 6 of these people, or all 5 of these people. Wait, was that 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. All 5 of these people are supposed to die according to death rules. Oops, get down there. I don't want to kill this person. I mean, I do want to kill this person. So that would be 6. So then these 2... Get out of here. These 2, who really aren't good people, would be the only 2 to survive. Well, you read the news, right? About the another family in poverty after joining an MLM scheme. But according to the rules, these 5 people right here have to die. So we're just gonna kill everybody. Fuck it. Die. Come here. Die. No, get the fuck off it. Can I set the pen down? You get over here. We're just gonna. No. I Okay. Die, 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 die. Oh crap, I can't put my pen down again. No, I can't. And then these two are supposed to live. I think we've just doomed the world, y'all. I'm just saying. Pretty sure we've just doomed the world. But we're following orders. We're being a very good employee. Plus, we should get a decent paycheck killing off 6 people. I mean, just saying. It is already doomed.
Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time.
Rough day! I did exactly what you told me to do!
Yet you seem to have performed adequately.
How
do you feel after such a day?
Alright guys, 1, 2, or 3. I want to poke his eyeball. Millie says, I was built for dark times! Oh my god, look at that Pokemon, guys. Isn't it so adorable? Oh no, it's Skipped. Bad, I did what I had to. Doesn't mean I like it. Alright, so we've got a vote for 1 and a vote for 3. Anybody else want to vote? Another vote for 1. Alright, so we're going to say I was built for dark times.
Excellent. With this attitude, you will become a most industrious reaper.
I don't like you, asshole.
Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Really? I'm sorry, I cannot let him get away with this because he knows what happened. He made me do it.
Yes, I am. And yes, I do. Yet what use is a reaper who cannot discern the situation from the details in front of them?
I know what you're up to, asshole. He's trying to make me doom humanity.
Your answer would intrigue me, yes?
Oh, guys, come on. Perhaps an economic crash, corruption, bad management. Yeah.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Hmm?
Did you even give me a brain?
Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Good night, crudhead. Hey! I'm supposed to get $100 for every person I murmulate. You only gave me 3. I hate you. The bar's open. We're gonna stop at the bar too.
Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service.
Okay, we still can't afford this. We can get this, which is new clothing. And that's it. So I guess we're getting a new clothing. Doink.
Dear me, 'tis a tragic tale. You ever hear of the Dia de Muertos? A wild night, certainly. There we was, celebrating the passing of mi amigo. Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mess stuck to me face. Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
I know, right? Okay, before we go change our outfit, we're gonna stop at the bar. We get to talk to a ghost. The air is eerily cold, as if frozen in place. Too scared to move an inch. I mean, I'm a smartass, so I'm gonna go boo!
Really? That is what you're going for?
Okay, guys, 1, 2, or 3.
A fresh-faced lemon head. Exactly what I wanted to see today.
Did you just call me a lemonhead, dude? That's not very polite.
Hey now, Gus, play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
What do you do here?
I'm the janitor. I clean up the damn mess you make.
So he's the ghost that we see at the top of our office with the mopping air. What mess? I haven't done anything.
Ever looked in the mirror or thought about the clientele of this place? Where do you think the drink goes? None of you have a stomach. Anything you consume falls through the rib cage straight to the floor. Yeah, and you oblivious slobs couldn't survive a day without us janitors.
Oh,
Or
stop it.
probably at least a little more considerate.
Alright, guys, 1 or 2. Do we appreciate him? Which is honestly what I would do in real life. Or whatever, just do your job. I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta give him a
Gee,
little love.
Thanks. Something else you wanted?
I want to know, how does he clean things? He's a ghost.
Simple. I float around and I possess stuff and make the stuff float into the trash bin.
Huh.
Like dust, for example. One dust particle at a time.
No!
Or the case, one droplet at a time.
Dude! Not the dust! You leave the dust the fuck alone. We dust bunnies don't deserve being possessed. Yeah, it is kind of
Could use a
inefficient.
bit of modernization, yeah.
A bit? Sir, why don't you just, I don't know, possess the mop itself?
As if the highest management ever gave any thought to us lowly drones. We're all nameless custodians and spawns to them, literally.
I don't have a name, so why would I say I've got a name? I think we should go with 3. I'll make a name for myself. They'll have to listen to me. Pound on the desk.
Don't forget us poor laborers when you're climbing the corporate ladder.
I'm going straight to the top, baby. There is no climbing ladders. I'm taking the express elevator. Just kidding.
Something else you wanted?
So do you guys want to know either of these things? Or should I just go down to, bye, nice talking to you? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, this guy's kind of a bit of a downer. Bleh!
Yeah,
Oh,
I
too
gotta
late.
get back to work
Sorry,
anyway.
Red. I'm sorry, but you're gonna like this next part. But before I get to the next part, let me let the dog back in. Sorry, I'm not one of those doggo owners that leaves their dog outside all day. Hi. You seem to be stuck, ma'am. What did you go get yourself stuck on? Guys, Lily's getting her lead stuck on everything. Go play, you goofball. It's kind of hot outside. You know, that was true, but it's too late. See, I can't talk to him again. But I can talk to the barkeep. And this is part you guys are gonna like.
Whoa. Hello there. I'm Sari, and I welcome you to Cerberus's Den, the finest drinking establishment this side of the void.
I'm pretty sure it's the only drinking establishment this side of the void.
I sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new. I appreciate the antediluvian eldritch horror thing you're going for. Very tentacle-y. So, how are you liking existence thus far?
I'm not gonna lie, there's been lots of tedious paperwork so far, and there's only more to come. Yes, Cerberus does have 3 heads. But that's just the name of the bar. I'm sorry, yeah, I was gonna say, there's been lots of tedious paperwork so far.
Oh, don't I know it. Administrative bureaucracy just can't be escaped. They'll always find you. Eventually. But hey, that's why you figure out the small cracks in the system you can manipulate.
Are you telling me to go against orders?
Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little, game I play with every fresh-faced patron. It's real simple.
Ma'am, I am not that kind of skeleton.
All you gotta do is answer a series of questions, and I'll craft a personalized drink inspired by what you said. It's like a quiz.
Melly. Fun and games. It's so not my style. I'm not sure about this, or I love quizzes. Starting from the top, 1, 2, or 3. So far, we're at 2. Just for me. I can be very indecisive, can't I? But when it comes right down to it, and it's important, I make those decisions. You would, Rainbow. You would. Anybody else want to vote? Well, right now you're outvoted, so. I'm guessing nobody else is going to vote?
Come on, it'll be fun.
That's what they all say. Oh, new Pokemon.
Right, the gist. I'll describe some sort of an odd situation, and you answer how you react. I usually do 4 questions, and nothing else to it.
Alrighty then.
Here we go. Prepare for question number 1. You behold 2 doors. One planed and old, the other forged of gold. The old one seems to imply disgrace and shame. The golden door cries of nobility and grandeur.
Hope you guys are listening.
It's up to your brave soul to make the first choice. Which door will you enter?
Do we enter the golden door? The old door? Or doors are for dimwits. I'll break the window and jump out. Number 3. Anybody else want to vote? We've got 2 votes for breaking the window and jumping out. 3 votes for breaking the window and jumping out. Defenestration. Alright, Red. You knew by voting number 2 that you would be outvoted. Why did you even vote for number 2, ma'am? What's for dinner, by the way? You never did tell me. Nice catch, ladies. Alright, we're going with the window.
You are given the chance to level up 1 attribute of your character. Which aspect would you increase?
Burgers. That sounds good, actually. Bone institution, calligraphy, capesdom, grimmisma, scytherity, or skulligence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. If there's a tie, I will just pick myself. Charisma. Everybody's pretty sure this is the one they want. Okay.
Next up, question 3. Almost there.
You sound a little confused, lady.
You find yourself in front of a very difficult situation. Moments after having made a choice, you realize you made a grievous error.
Uh-oh.
Regrets now gnaw at you for this poor decision. There are a few options for proceeding.
Sorry. Okay, so we can reload, save game, and redo the choice. I regret nothing, I don't make mistakes. Or, I'll just fix it in post. See, that's what I'm saying. I regret nothing, I don't make mistakes. Everybody saying 2? 1.5? Nah, we'll go 2.
Alright, final stretch. As I said, 4 is all anyone ever needs, right? You and a friend are valiant but poor warriors. You both venture out to slay a mighty dragon. It's a fierce battle.
I like fierce battles.
At the end, your friend thinks he slew the dragon, while in actuality, you did. When asked, what will you do?
Why should anyone else get my golden glory? If I just rid myself of the friend, there will be no questions. Surely the reward can be shared by all. Red's saying murder your friend. Rainbow saying murder your friend. Wow, y'all, and I'm your friend? Really? Do you all consider me your friends? Just tell me right now. Whispers. I like that one. That one's creepy. And Millie says, why should anyone else get my golden glory? Alright, so far we're at 2 for this one. Okay, we're gonna kill our friend. Goodbye, friend.
Got it. Let me just calculate the results. We'll take about a moment. Combative, antagonistic, despotic tendencies. Heck, I've got the perfect brew for you.
See what you all did! Look at that! Am I really any of these? Really?
Let's go for 4 centiliter cinnamon whiskey, 2 deciliters apple juice, and 1 whole lime properly squeezed.
I do love it. You guys are awesome.
Next up, a splash of hot sauce and a splash of lime soda with a side garnish of cinnamon caramel crystals.
Ooh. That does sound good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It does sound really good, guys. A little bit too much lime in it, I think, since it's, you know, lime juice and lime soda, but
The quiz tells no lie. I think I'll call it Armageddon Punch.
Armageddon Punch.
First one's on the house.
Kubats! The drink burns, the fierce and energetic taste of 1,000 suns exploding, wiping out countless civilizations with their decaying breath. Space-time warps in on itself, brutally folding dimensions down into a singularity that ignites under the unfathomable pressure. It's almost a death-changing experience. Do I say, okay, it's fairly decent, reasonably yummy, I guess I like it, or could have been worse? 1, 2, 3, 4. So far we got 2 votes on okay, it's fairly decent. 1 vote on I guess I like it. Anybody else want to vote? Alright, we're going with okay, it's fairly decent. That's the majority of the votes.
Heck, an understatement of the century. Now what else can I get you?
Oh, we gotta ask her about her tip jar. You guys are gonna like this. But we're gonna wait because there is an ad break. Everybody, take a minute, get up, stretch, get a drink, go to the bathroom, whatever you gotta do. I'm doing some stretching. Oh, I didn't tell you guys what I did. A few weeks ago, I bought myself new jammies. They're the soft, satiny, silky jammies that the shirt is like a button-up shirt with a collar. And the pants are just the straight-legged pants. And that is what I put on today to stream in. Because they're super comfortable. And when I'm comfortable, I'm more relaxed. Yep. So I'm playing in my jammies today. And they're a light powdery blue color. They're very soft and silky. Comfortable. Has it been a minute and a half yet? I need to include some kind of timer for these. Anybody getting ads? Anybody who's getting ads can tell me when they're over? You're not getting ads? Okay. Cool, so I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, thanks. Mortimer found the original Oinker on an excursion to the Shrouded Zones.
Shrouded Zones. Yeah, I think my ads are all kinds of screwed up anyway, so I don't know.
It's a bit of a hassle, though. Keeps multiplying all the time. Take your eye off for a second and bam, tiny piglets everywhere.
Hee hee hee.
Go on, take one. Just make sure you feed it with some coins once in a while.
Okay, I don't want to do any more conversating.
Au
Done.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
Why do you sound French and then Southern? It just doesn't make any sense and it's not a good combination. Okay, now I'm leaving. Did I go see him? I did. Okay. Oop. Okay, so now we have... Hang on, we gotta get through this. We have this one. Don't worry about the outfit. We'll change the outfit later. Okay, that's it. So we have this one, which kind of looks like a Joker face. We have the dark gray and blue with gold. This one kind of looks like candy canes. This one is just basically opposites. You know, blue, red, red, blue. This one has crazy eyes. And this one is pastel. And that's it. Which face should we go for, guys? Not gonna lie, I kind of like that one. But this isn't just about me, this is about all of us, so... Let's see. I think that's the only outfit I have right now. Right now. That goes with that. Yeah. Alright. But then we have... Oops, wrong way. That one. I don't know. That seems kind of bright. Let's see. Maybe you don't get a sombrero. I don't know, guys. What do you think? This hat, or should I go with a more monochrome hat? Eventually, I will get different outfits. Could go with that hat. The gray and black. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Doink. Okay, CP time. I think today is the 7th day, which is my evaluation day. See, look! Look, guys! I can't see. Wait. Look, guys, we has a piggy. We're gonna feed the piggy. It winks at us. Sorry. Not sorry. I had to do it. You know, it was just one of those things. And now my papers are all out of order. I don't care. Local man commits suicide after losing family savings in market crash. Respected financier found dead after devastating market crash. Suicide suspected. Crooked bankers, master bank officials under investigation for years-long fraud. Accountant suffocates under literal mountains of paperwork after being hired to review tax documents of local construction firm. MLM recruiter demonstrates company's flagship super juice poisons self. Super tuberculosis death toll rising. The key to living your best life is remembering to flush the toilet. Will superstar racer Miguel Salk bring home another trophy for Cosmopolis City? Alright. 2 humans have to die. I'm supposed to spare any humans that seem to be helpful against the troubles. Wait a minute. Okay, this is this guy. He's the superstar racer. Miguel has always dreamt of becoming a beekeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to a fear of sharp objects, has never pursued their true passion. This in turn has led them to becoming a very successful race car driver, an occupation they unfortunately hate. They'd rather just live quietly with their bees. Okay, I'm gonna put you right here, dude. And then we have this retired at 33. Titus is the latest heir of a noble pedigree. As such, they managed to retire young due to all the inherited wealth. These days, they spend their time lounging listlessly in constant ennui. We're going to put him up here. Fraud CEO Charlie. Charlie has been helping their brother Albert David hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They have also been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion just outside of town. Toku really wants this person dead. Okay, we're going to put him in the vote for death pile over here. You want to eat his liver? Do you want it with some fava beans and a little Chianti? Kitchen manager. Sanskar is a lonely person going through a rough patch in life and have thus become much sloppier when it comes to checking if new hires are trained on food preparation and proper kitchen safety techniques. They've got better things to think about. Besides, what could go wrong? You're going in here in the vote for death pile. I think I'm going to let you live, dude. Dijen needs to eat to live and steal to eat. Their spouse disapproves of their life choices and lets them know of it every time they are together. After a while, Dijen decided to lie to their spouse that they got a regular job. That's right, they decided to steal the truth. You're going in the vote for death pile. Sadly, we can only kill 2 of you. Crowless? Whatever. Anyway, tries to spice up the rather monotonous life by flirting with customers at work. Things didn't go very swimmingly in this regard until the day they started wearing their late grandmother's heirloom necklace. Now, one client in particular seems very interested. I mean, we're gonna let this one live. That's a live, just because they're really not doing anything wrong. Alright, we're gonna put you in the vote pile. You 2 are gonna live. Alright, so we got this guy. Who's a thief. We got this guy who's rich and bored. And then we've got this guy who is a jerk. Alright, so we're gonna put... No, you get over here. Get over here. We're gonna vote on this guy, right here. He's not a nice person. Alright, the votes are open. Exclamation point die or exclamation point spare. Anybody voting? I have not played Repo. Ez actually gifted me Repo, and so I am waiting for him and his lady to be ready to play some Repo with me, because it's only fair that I play with them first. Nobody's voting. You guys are gonna make me make this decision myself, huh? Alright, Millie saves the day. Little Red coming in to back on Millie. Toku says, die, asshole, die. Alright, we're gonna kill him off real quick. Here, you're dead. You can stay there. Alright, so the stealing guy, the kitchen guy, I forgot about him. We need to vote on one of these. We can only have 2 deaths. See? Only 2 deaths. You know, I hate to say this, but you get over here. We're gonna vote on this guy. Because think about the you know, if he's not properly training the people, that's food poisoning, and yeah. The rules are just 2 people die and spare humans that are going to be helpful against the troubles. You've seen Nana play Repo? I thought for a second you meant this. It took me a second. I'm like, wait a minute. Alright, we're gonna vote. Oops, we're gonna vote on this guy. Live or die. Remember, we can only have one person die, besides the one we already selected here. So let me close this. Yes, I will be playing it soon, as soon as everybody's got matching time to play. I mean, he could straighten up, but he could also kill somebody important to the survival of humanity. So do we let him die, or do we spare him? Red says die, asshole. Food is important. You can't fuck around with food. Millie says, I'm sparing you because I believe in you. Toku says, nuh-uh, food is the end-all, be-all. What are you doing, dude? You have to die. He could straighten himself up. You never know. And the vote is in. He must die. Which means that everybody else gets to live. The thief lives. The rich, bored person. Could you please let me lay this down? Thank you. The rich, bored person lives. We already knew these guys were gonna live. Alright. Let's see. Did we doom the planet? This is only our first week, guys. There's 28 days in this, and I'm not streaming the full 28 days. I'm sorry. Not right now. We'll come back to it. Alright, asshole boss.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
See, that's the whole aspect of this game. You don't know what they could do if you let them live. I'm just surprised I made it this far, Millie. You're amazing. Come on. All right, come on, guys. Millie says number 4, and if nobody else votes, that's what we're picking. Do, 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 do. All right, we're picking this one.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here.
No, duh.
Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
Do we want to ask about today, or do we just want to do it? Oh, bye. Thank you for letting me know you're still there. I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it.
Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty.
I'm stealing your cat, dude.
So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
I get a raise? You're not gonna lose my raise paperwork like you just lost my other paperwork, are you? You're right, Millie. Very unorganized boss.
Do you smell it? That smell. The kind of smelly smell. The smelly smell that smells. Smelly.
That's too funny. Even more money. Yes!
We do what we can to provide for our spawns.
Stop calling me a spawn. I'm a creation, not a spawn. It is really
Speaking
the only
of,
reason we do it.
the raise also comes with a prize.
I get a prize.
The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence.
Woohoo!
Display it proudly on your workstation.
I will. We get a prize, y'all. Wait a minute. He's holding the cat. Did he just clap his hands by smacking the cat 4 times? That's kind of rude.
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
Huh. This has been hard. Does it get easier? More rules? Piece of cake. I like ice cream. Which one, guys? I like ice cream? Yeah, I agree.
What? I swear, there must have been something off in the Grim Brew. Nonetheless,
No, you're fine,
as such,
Red.
your 7-day evaluation period has concluded.
I passed.
have
I'm not
passed.
getting put back into the freaking goop to be remade. Yay!
That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
We got more money. We got more money. Did you hear my piggy go oink over my talking, by the way?
Need ye cures for ailments or a trinket to ward off a curse?
Guys, we have just enough. We can get ears, which means a new outfit. A pair of cat ears would look really nice on me and inspire all the felines of the world. Just don't talk or even think about the film adaptation of the musical. I'm getting the kitty ears.
Ye know why I was the scourge of the seas? 'Cause ain't nothing out there that frightens me. Once we looted an ancient tomb for gods and kings long forgotten. And you know what, matey? Found there the most particular set of ears. Wearing 'em gives ye supernatural hearing. Happened to overhear a mutineer plot that very night. So I threw 'em all right overboard. Plotting with the fishes now they are.
Dude! Yes, he always tells a story and we must listen to them. I'm not stopping back at the bar. I don't want to. It's outfit change time. Again, here, we gotta take the hat off. So you can see the head. Oops. Okay, we have plain gray kitty cat head. We have gray with pink on it. Kinda looks a little dust bunny-ish. Not gonna lie. We have tiger stripes. Aww. We have black with a golden streak. And that's it. So, let's see, how many do we have? Started with this one, right? Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Three? This one? I like the stripes too. There's no 7, Albie! Do I have any kind of suit that even closely matches this? I mean, that kind of. Ooh, bright ideas. Heh. What do you think, guys? Or we could go with a hat. We can do this cap. That is true. Now we can't see his ears. We can do the cap. We can do the sombrero like that. Or, oh wait. How about that sombrero? I wish we had a better outfit. But we don't yet. Or we can go, go like this with no hat. We want to do this one? Okay. Alright, we're going to go seeps. End of day. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. No, why are you open like that? Stop that! Ew. Okay, guys, do we want to go with Daniel or Dead Squirrel today? We will pick this up. I'm going to be streaming again maybe tomorrow, but more likely than not on Friday. So, Squirrel or Daniel? Daniel's playing games and demos. Squirrel's playing Laundry Store Simulator, which is another game that I've recently gotten into and is pretty freaking good. Although he's screwing it up, which is funny as fuck for me to watch. So, don't get me wrong. Aww. Well, thank you for being here, Toku. Kitty kisses back. Don't get me wrong, though. You know, I have nothing personally against Squirrel. A lot of his streams, especially lately, have been pretty entertaining. He's definitely calmed down, and he's not the arrogant little shit that made me want to punch him in the nose. Alright, so I know Albie's not feeling well, so we're gonna do this. There is our first raid message. Feel free to copy that if you are currently subbed to me. If you're not subbed and you're between subs, or you just don't want to sub, or you just can't afford to sub, copy the second raid message. There are raid messages for everyone. But we definitely will continue this. This is what the first raid message looks like. I wasn't going to put that on you, Al, because I know you're still recovering. Aw, Millie, thank you for being here. I really appreciate each and every last one of you. You have no idea the difference you guys make in my life. Really. So, okay, so we're going to raid... Crap, I forgot what his... Is it a capital S? I'm an idiot. It is a capital S. Alright, we're gonna be raiding Dead Squirrel. Guys, make sure you show him all the fluffy love. And how we do things, because we do things better than anybody else. Next time we stream, whether it's tomorrow or Friday, we will be continuing this. And we will get through the first month. Because this game has a unique feature that I really want to show you all. I love you all, and I can't wait to see you again. Please take good care of yourself, and remember to reach out to one another with a random act of kindness, because you could turn around somebody's life. And it's not going to cost you a damn thing. I love you. Bye.